What if you should Timu's here? With Peter Rabbit to the Runway out now, I decided to my review for the very first Peter Rabbit film, which is of course based on very classic novel by Beatrice Potter, which of course they did do a biopic about her years ago with Renee Zellweger in it. Anyway, now the film is about this rabbit named Peter Rabbit, voiced by James Corden, and his three sisters Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who enjoy spending their days, in Mr. McGregor, played by Domhnall Gleeson, vegetable garden, and one of McGregor's relatives suddenly moves in, and he's also less than thrilled to discover that there is a family of rabbits in his new home, and so yeah, there's like a bout of wit soon breaks out, and so like the new owner hatches a scheme after scheme to get rid of Peter. And of course, the owner of the rabbits is Bea, who ends up pretty much being smitten with McGregor, and Bea, of course, portrayed by Rose Byrne. Domhnall Gleeson's character Thomas McGregor is actually Mr. McGregor's great nephew. Mr. McGregor is also portrayed by Sam Neill, who you might know from Jurassic Park. You also had, besides James Corden, you had loads of other cool voice talents. You had the likes of Margot Robbie voicing Flopsy Rabbit, Elizabeth Debicki voices Mopsy Rabbit, with Daisy Ridley as the voice of Cottontail Rabbit. You even had Sia was also in this. Domhnall Gleeson also voiced a character here, as well as Rose Byrne. Sam Neill, besides being a live action character, he also voiced the character in this as well. You also had a Fox was also in this. That was pretty cool to watch. Peter Rabbit is not a great movie, but it's actually much better than it had any intentions of being. This movie could have just been straight up terrible, but it was really solid. James Corden was great. The fight scenes between Peter and McGregor and Mr. McGregor was pretty cool to watch. I remember I actually saw this one in theaters when it got released. I remember when this thing premiered. I believe it premiered on the same day as one of the 50 Shades movies, if I'm not mistaken. So, interesting double feature right there. The movie was, of course, directed by Will Gluck, who also gave us movies like Easy A, Friends with Benefits. The first, he, of course, just gave us the sequel. He also did the remake of Annie years ago. So, I know he did a really decent job with directing here. So, really decent film. If you guys have not seen the first Peter Rabbit, you can find it on Fandango, you can find it on Vudu, Apple TV. Give it a watch. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, let me ask you guys. Were you ever a fan of the first Peter Rabbit movie? What were some of your favorite parts of it? Some of your favorite moments? And which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the first Peter Rabbit or the sequel? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Movie Style.